Guys, welcome back to the channel. S here from S&A's Orgonite Creations. Now, what we're going to be doing today is making Orgonite keychains, okay? Now, just for a look to see the finished product, this is what it'll look like. This is obviously on my set of keys. And there you go, there's the keychain, all right? So it's very nice, very functional piece there. So if you guys who don't want to wear necklaces, pendants, or carry a pocket piece around or anything like that, this here is ideal. Now you don't have to have it on your keychain. Because it's got this nice clip. You can clip it on your bag, whoops, or wherever you want. Okay, so what you'll need is obviously a clip or a key ring, a piece of Orgonite. So this is what we make here. You're going to need a hole in it, whether you drill that yourself or you get a mold that allows you to have a hole in it when you pour your Orgonite. You're going to need some scissors, you're going to need some sort of a lighter, some sort of a flame, and some cord. Now this here is just polyester cord. Alright, so that's all you need. Now the Orgonite pieces that we are using here, as you can see, I've got 3 of them made, or 4 of them made. I've clipped one on there just to show you guys what it would look like. But these Orgonite pieces here, they're very good, very highly functional in this particular piece. Like these browner looking ones, there's actually brass, copper and aluminium powders, along with black iron oxide powder and shungite powders. Alright, so this is what color you get from that combination. Alright, so, and the crystals that we are using, we've got like I said, there's shungite powder in there. There's crushed and powdered selenite and quartz, and in the center there, behind that Tesla coil there, is actually a piece of black tourmaline. Now, black tourmaline is also piezoelectric along with the quartz. All right. Now, also on the front there, we've got our functional glitter, so that's a mixture of brass, steel, and aluminium shavings. So we've got the powder, and there is shavings in there as well. All right, and loaded with crushed up quartz selenite. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, you're going to need a measuring tape because it's specific. How long do you want this part here to be? Your actual black knot thing here, all right? So how long do you want that to be? So I've worked out a method. So for every 30 centimeters of cord, you're going to get 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters, okay? So if I do 60 centimeters, I'm going to get 2 inches or 5 centimeters, okay? So this here is 5 centimeters. So I do 60 centimeters length of this, but I also add a little bit extra. So I actually do 65 overall, because when you get down to the bottom and you're tying it, there's not much left. So you're going to have little tiny pieces of the cord left over, and you want to snip that off, you want to burn it and stick it down to that. And I'm going to show you all how to do that, okay? Alright guys, so all I've done is cut this cord to 65 centimeters. So you definitely want 60 centimeters to make that 2 inch or 5 centimeter length of your black cord there with that nice knot. So I've done it a little bit longer, so 65. So what we've got to do is just basically fold this in half, okay? In half, like that. You get your little keychain or your clip here. Put it through like so. Right, and then you feed this side here through your loop, okay? So, and just pull that through and you'll see the knot. It's very simple, just like this, all right? So that's what you want. Now what I do is I make sure that they are even, and they are pretty well. If not, you just give the one that's not a little bit more of a pull. So it should be even. All right guys, very simple. Now what you go ahead and do is quite simply just put this end through this. So you've obviously got to make sure that your hole is big enough. Now this here obviously does work. I just got to play with it a sec. Maybe one at a time. No, it's not going to work. There it goes. Alright guys, so this is what we've got here. So yeah, it's always on camera where you have difficulties because these ends here were like that. It was kind of hard to get in the hole, but once you figure it out, once you get it in there, it's all good. Now you can see what we've done. All right, so this is very simple now. Now you want to kind of roughly get the length here. So roughly 5 centimeters. Now we're going to make sure a bit. So right now it doesn't matter, just roughly. So, and what we're going to do to start this off, so you can see how I've got the 2 cords here. What you're going to do is grab one side, and you're going to cross it over that cord. All right, with this piece here, you're going to cross it over this one, but then duck it and put it under everything. And then, oops, where am I going? And then through this one here. Okay, so I don't know if you sort of got that, but we're going to be doing it a lot, so just bear with me here, okay? I'll give you a close-up in a sec so you can actually see, because the pattern is exactly the same the whole way, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to do that again. Now, you've got to do opposite. See, we started on the right side here, where we crossed over first, but now we're going to start on the left side. So same deal, exactly the same, so you cross over. Now this one here goes under. Over that loop, and then underneath it all, and then through this loop here. Okay? So you end up with a knot that looks like this, and you just give it a pull. Now I'm going to show you how you know in case you forget which side to start on, because now we've got to start on this side. The first thing we did was start on this side, then we start on this side, then you start on this side, and you always do that. But there's a way to know in case you forget halfway through or something, to know which side you're on, so you never forget. All right, so now we've done the two knots. Now's the time to actually get your length right, okay? So what I'm going to do, I've got this tape measure here. So this is what I've been doing, because I want consistency. You can see all of these are the same length. All right, so when we go to sell these here, we've got an upcoming market. It's very soon at the Gawler Psychic Fair in South Australia. So, I'm just going to stand up here for a sec. So I want that to be a little bit longer, so then you just play with it, you just give it a tug, and you can actually get your measurement very accurate by playing with it a little bit like that. Alright, so you're just going to, oh god damn it. It's always more difficult on camera when you're recording things, you know, but I'm doing my best here, guys. So it's actually a little bit... Hang on, I'm going to get this right, and then we're going to go from there. Alright guys, so I've sorted out that, got the right length at what I want, it's all measured, and I've gone ahead and done one extra knot. So, now what I want to show you is so you don't get confused on which side you're starting on, alright? Can you see how this knot here is going vertical, like that? That's the side you want to start with, okay? So that's when you cross over, okay? And when we've done this loop, it'll be on the opposite side here, vertical. And then you know to start on that side next after that one, okay? So this is how you know. So the vertical knot is on the left, so we start on the left, okay? Move this up a little bit. So you cross over there. This one goes over that one, and then you put the cord underneath all that and through the loop, okay? Like that, and give it a pull. Alright, so you just continue this. Once you get the knack of this actually happens really quick. And like I was saying, now that knot, the latest knot that we did, that knot there is gone vertical that way, okay? So you know that you need to start on that side. So I'm just going to breeze through a couple of these, and it's much harder on the table. I was sitting down here on the couch earlier, so it's actually harder on the table to do this. And when you do it yourself, you're actually going to, you'll get pretty good at it. But as you can see, I'll flip this over because it actually looks a lot better this way, doesn't it? You can see what we're doing here, okay? It's starting to take shape and look really nice. All right, guys? So once again, the vertical is on this side here, that knot that goes straight up and down this way here. So that's the side you start on. And once you get used to it, like I was saying, it's super easy. All right, so we'll be selling these as your own, you know, either keychain, or, you know, you can clip them on your bag, like I was saying, as a zipper or whatever. Wherever you can think of putting it, you can put it. You can clip it on your work bag, like your lunch bag or whatever. Yeah, many applications for it, okay? So if you work this out, oops, grab that one there. But yeah, alright guys, super easy. What I'm going to do is complete this down to the end, and then I'm going to show you guys how we finish this off. Now, so we've gotten to the end, And as you can see, it looks like it's fully complete. Now I've only got a little bit here left, which we do need to cut off, but what you need to do is, now we do have room, we should be able to get one more knot. It will be a little bit difficult, but what you do is pull it up there, and you can see that room. So you don't want that there. We can put another knot in there. We don't want that there because that doesn't, it looks unfinished. Do you know what I mean? So if you pull this up and stretch it up, you should have room for another knot. Now, so this is the reason for the extra length, because we do want 60 centimeters, but the extra 5 centimeters, because I did it at 65, sorry, you need this to play with, okay? So what I'm going to do is do this last knot, which is going to be mighty hard and difficult. So I'm going to, instead of doing it on the table, I'm going to do it on my lap so I can do it better. But it will be complete soon, and then I'll take you to the final step where we will cut the little bits of cord off, and yeah, we'll burn it on there, and it finishes it, and yeah, there's no mess, and it's neat as. So as you can see, we got that final knot in, so now it's fully complete. Now, all we've got to do is make sure that's nice and tight. Cut these little bits off, alright? So not all the way, just leave a little bit, because what we're going to do is melt it, because it's polyester. Basically, it's a plastic. And it'll melt nice, and I'll show you how you finish it. Oh, it's a pain in the ass to cut, let me tell you. Just keeps moving on you. Bloody fluffy stuff. Anyway guys, alright, so we've got this, but all this doesn't matter, because what we're going to do, I'll do this side first, it's not going to matter either way, but, and if you're brave enough, alright, so just a little bit, melt it until you can see it sort of liquefied. And then I just use my finger like that, and I do this. Alright, and if it focuses, you'll see that it's seamless. Alright, it's just melted on there, it's rounded off. That's not burnt, that's just a little bit of shit, but it doesn't burn me anyway. But if you don't want to do that, what you can do is actually use the lighter end and just smudge it on like that. Alright, so, but I just use my fingers. I think it works better. Melt, melt, melt. Alright, use your finger, round it off nicely like that, and it's, like I was saying, it is seamless. You cannot even tell. And that is a beautiful Orgonite keychain. Very functional. Very powerful, and yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. We do sell these, and actually haven't worked out a price for these. These will only be available at our fair market that we're going to. But if anyone wants them, like online, you guys watching, feel free to just shoot us an email. All right, we've got some things on Etsy as well, big charge plates. And yeah, just get in contact with us. Best way is through email, okay guys? You can check us out on Facebook too. This one here is one I did earlier, right? This is with a really thin cord, okay? So I didn't like that. You can see the difference in size, right? Much prefer this, so I'm gonna actually undo this one, or just cut it off and do another one with that cord. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys got some enjoyment out of this, or something that you guys want to try. And you know, obviously it doesn't have to be with an Orgonite piece. It doesn't have to be, it can be anything, like literally anything you can make it up with. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.